John Farrell with the Farrell Law Firm. Today we're going to be talking about an estate planning issue that has hit really close to home. But first, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We put out new videos almost every day, and make sure you hit the like button because, hey, every like helps. John Farrell with the Farrell Law Firm. Today we're going to be talking about an estate planning issue that has really hit very close to home. And I'm really not even sure how I'm going to get through this video, but it is a very important topic that I want to share with you. Well, many of you probably don't know, but I have a son who is going off to college. Like many of you, it's that time of year. It's August of 2024, and it's time for those kids to leave the nest and go off and join the ranks of the college attendees. Well, it is the same for our son. So now, which is crazy to even say. I mean, it seems like yesterday I was just watching him run around the bases at the t-ball field and running up and down the soccer fields. But, you know, it really hit home for me recently. Well, not recently, it was a couple of years ago when I was at home and it was early in the morning, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw someone walking down the steps. And at first I thought, wow, someone has broken into our home. There's a man in the house. And I turned and I saw my son walking down the steps. And I realized I was right. There is a man in the house. It just happens to be my son. He went from a toddler into a grown man. And so it just is part of life. And we're at that point now to where he's going off to college. Well, what is the estate planning issue that we're dealing with? Well, the issue that we're dealing with is he's 18, he's going off to college. This college happens to be in another state. And what are we going to do if he gets to a point to where he has some medical needs or perhaps he has some financial needs? Now that he is 18 years old, he is an adult in the eyes of the law. So the problem for us is that if he happens to get injured while at college, it's going to be very difficult for us to talk to the doctors on his behalf or access his medical records, or maybe he's got a financial concern. Maybe he needs some money. Imagine that, a college student that needs money. But in his case, it's going to be very difficult for us to maybe access finances for him or pay bills for him and things like that because now he is his own adult. He's his own person. So here's the issue that we face, and it's something that really comes up a lot this year, and it's really what we call disability documents. We're talking about a financial power of attorney and an advance directive. They're really sister documents, and they go together. One will help a trusted family member, like a parent, help you with doing financial things for you. The other, the advance directive for healthcare, will help you, a parent, do things related to healthcare types of issues. Here are the types of things we're talking about. We're talking about paying his bills, maybe filing his taxes, maybe talking to the doctors on his behalf, maybe accessing his medical records. You know, the simple types of things that he would probably do, but he might not be doing for two reasons. One, he's just 18, and two, he just isn't able to do them because he's become, incapacitated in some way. Now, here's the important part. He is in another state, and while I'm here in Georgia, and I could get him to execute a power of attorney and an advance directive here in Georgia, now that he's in another state, it's actually better if we were to get the power of attorney and the advance directive in the state where he's going to be. It happens to be South Carolina. So we've already spoken with a lawyer there in South Carolina to draw these documents, and hopefully we'll have the opportunity to go to that lawyer's office very soon so that our son can execute this power of attorney and the advance directive for healthcare. That way, now that he's off to college and he's an adult, if he needs our help, we can help him with these disability documents. And so it's hard to believe that this is really something that we're having to face, but it is. It's a good thing because he's growing up, he's going off to college, and he's really got a great future ahead of him, which we are super excited about. Many of you are in a similar situation. And so just make sure that you get what we call those college documents in place, the financial power of attorney, the advance directive for healthcare. Another thing you might want to throw in there is the HIPAA release. That's a very common document as well that will allow you to access medical records at different facilities. So consider getting those documents in place. You might find yourself in my situation, just at a point in your life where the son is leaving home, and it's just something that we're going to have to deal with and really encourage him along his journey. So, all right, so that's really all we have for today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because we put out new videos every day, and make sure you hit the like button because, hey, every like helps.